Good morning, everyone. It's another snowy day here in Northwest British Columbia. Looks like it'll be snowing all day, unfortunately. But what do you do? We are going to go and start a new game. And we are going to play a French scenario. Dien Bien Phu. Are you excited? Let's see what happens. We will play with Fog of War, all the usual optional rules, and we're off like a herd of turtles. Battle of Operation Castor. The situation. The general commander of the CEFEO decided to occupy Dien Bien Phu. He wanted to place troops astride the Laos invasion route and seek a major battle, using the base aeroterrestre, pardon my French, as bait. On the morning of the 20th of November 1953, French paratroopers of the Groupement Aéroport 1 landed on drop zones Natasha and Simone. Operation Castor's initial objective was to secure the old Japanese airfield. Friendly forces, we have the 6th Battalion of the Colonial Parachutists and the 2nd Battalion of the Regiment de Chasseurs Parachutists. Enemy forces, elements of the 148th Infantry Regiment. Alright. The mission. On Bruno, you jump in the first wave on Dien Bien Phu. This should be an easy mission. If you encounter much resistance, order a withdrawal to Laos. You judge the situation. 6 BCP drops on drop zone Natasha. Fresh drops with the Chasseurs Parachutists on drop zone Simone, about 6 kilometers south. A 3rd Battalion will reinforce me later. That's good. Only hope for favorable weather. Positive vibes. Bon courage. Get Natasha first and then the airfield. If our forces surround Muang Than by nightfall, we will be in a good position to control the valley. No political considerations. We have set ammo. And we will be doing everything. Weather's going to be 4 kilometers. Holy crap. That's good. Alright, let's see what happens. We have recovered morale. Okay. And turn 1. Let's take a look at the area. See what we have here. Looks like we have parachuters on the ground. Objectives. Let's turn on some labels. There's the airfield, Dien Bien Phu area. Drop zone Simone. Drop zone Octavie. Drop zone Natasha. Some mountains. We have something there. Looks like a spotted sapper platoon. You're welcome, Clink. Just for you. We're playing something dealing with the French. How exciting. Thank you for joining, Berto. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I haven't had my second cup of coffee yet, so I'm not sure if the caffeine's kicked in. Let's see. Disrupted. Everyone's disrupted. Oh no, they're not. But they're not going to move very far. Not in this terrain. So let's just leave them there for now. We have a leader. Nice. Someone disrupted? No. I think we're okay. So let's start walking towards our objectives. I don't see anything down here. I don't see anything up here. Yeah. So let's start towards the airfield. Morning, Bess. Thank you for joining. We're going to get on the... I think these are dry anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, these patties are dry. Dropping all over. Alright. Let's get closer, see what's going on, and then we'll probably send this company to this airfield. We'll send this company to here, and we'll send this company to Hill 503, and this company attacking from the south. That's the plan. We all know how that works. Alright, save. Dien Bien Phu 1. And we'll end the turn. Hello, Dolce. Thank you for joining. Looks like we've got company already. Look at that. Interesting. Oh, and there's more company up here. Oh, there's company everywhere. Uh-oh. Looks like my plans are going to have to change already. Just like that. Bada boom. Oh, I get reinforcements. That's nice. Let's take a look and see what they are. Oh, a whole whack load of stuff. Look at that. So all these parachuted in, so they're all going to be probably disrupted to start with. So we have company here already. Can't tell what that is. Probably just infantry. But let's do a couple of shots at them. Since we're in better defensive positions. Oh, that's good news. I like that. And we'll save a couple of shots there for opportunity fire. Let's get a little closer. Oh, he's disrupted still. That's too bad. We'll move. Just make sure that they're all the same company. Yeah, they're all the same company. Right. It's better than my doing my 6 o'clock there show, don't you think, Clink? 8 p.m. is better than, 3 a.m. Alright. We are going to slowly move to the town with our unit. Disrupted, of course. Now, looks like they're already at the airfield. That's unfortunate. But let's see if we can stop this. Move a little closer, do some direct firing. We'll save a couple of shots for opportunity fire. Bring the rest of the company up here. Do I have artillery? Yes, but just mortars. Do I have airstrikes? I do not. That's too bad. So I have 16 turns to complete the mission. So I can't be dawdling too much, unfortunately. So it'll have to be a determined attack. Quick and dirty. We definitely want to get up to this hill because that'll let us see what's around. That's the goal of this. We'll try and rush there. Use this to block off any of our reinforcements, withdrawing slowly while this company goes up and takes a look from here. This company will continue moving towards Dien Bien Phu area here and try and secure these. Let's see what happens. And turn. Well, looks like they are here already. So that's going to be a fight for that hill, probably. Keep in mind I'm playing this blind. I have not played any of the Dien Bien Phu scenarios at all. I haven't even looked at them, so I have no idea what to expect. So I'll apologize now for my terrible play. Wow, we're being... there's a lot of Viet Minh around. More reinforcements. That's good. I have a lot of recoveries. That's also good. I think... let's bring on the reinforcements and see where they land and see what they are. Oh, headquarters. That's handy. A lot of heavy weapons. That's good. Coilless rifles. My French parachutists. And we did have more down here. So let's double time these guys and get them in the action. Let's see, where do they belong? So all this is one company. Let's keep them all together. These, they're not happy yet. No. So we'll bring this guy up along this northern part of the creek. We do have a couple of shots while he's disrupted. See if we can cause some casualties. And same with the mortar. And also same with the mortar. Now let's bring this guy down. We're going to put him in here and block their approach. And we're going to get a little more aggressive. Take some casualties. Oh no. Yay. Cause some casualties. That'd be good. So that's a good blocking position. Hopefully we can take out some of these Viet Minh as they're coming up north. Let's move these mortars closer. That being said, let's continue our meander towards Hill 503 and hope for the best. So far so good. We're going to double time these. Because they're French, they'll recover quickly, right? That's the positive vibes that we're having. Let's double time him to get him closer to where we need him. And let's move him. Can we not move him? I guess. Alright. Here's our situation in the south. Looks like we have more, so we'll... I suspect the Viet Minh will be able to move faster than we will, so they'll be up here. Oh, maybe we can trap them. Use this as a blocking force. Bring this company in around. Destroy them. Maybe. Alright, let's move this company closer. Some favorable terrain. Sappers by the looks of it. And then this, there's a whack load of stuff here. Okay, let's split up these companies. Let's move this one here, this one here, this one in better terrain. Actually, let's have him join. Make sure that he can't be surrounded. Let's... what do we have this? Aha! Heavy weapons. Let's hit this. Recoilless rifles. The mortars, they're disrupted. Let's bring them over here. We can start nailing things over on that side. What's this? Oh, that's a mortar too. What do we do with these platoons? Do we leave them here? I suspect they're going to continue down south and try and attack this area. So I could let them do that and then hit them from the flank. So let's just do a couple of shots at this guy over here. Save the opportunity fire. Oh, that's encouraging. So let's move this guy closer. So let's move them both closer. Yep, I think we're good. I think we're good. Positive vibes, right? Let's go. Senseless violence. At least they're missing. That's good. They can continue to do that. No effect. We're up close and personal here, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, they're trying to get by. Oh. Yeah, as suspected, they are trying to come down. Hopefully our opportunity fires have... No losses. That's too bad. They're coming down here too. Oh, they're going all the way around and going to the airfield. Where's this? Oh, it's way up north. They don't even care that we're there. Just going right around. Uh-oh. Oh, now they care. Interesting. Oh, here we come. More reinforcements. More heavy weapons, some engineers, and my fearless leader. Here I am. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's try and cause some casualties. What's that? Well, that's a mortar. Let's hit that. Perfect. Next, let's hit these. And let's do a shot at each. One more. let's use the other one. Alright, let's try and do an assault. I will probably take losses, but you never know. No effect all around. Okay, we tried. Let's shoot this. Perfect. And let's get a little bit closer. And shoot again. We will move our recoilless rifle for some more support. And we have mortars here. Let's use the mortars on that position for next turn. Everyone else can't move over here. Let's go to zoom level 2. Or 2D, I mean. What do we have here? More mortars. Can't move. And recoilless rifles. Let's get them a little closer to the action. What's this? Something small. Ah, bazooka. Ah, we suffered our first losses. Fire truck. We'll save this guy's off fire. These ones we won't. Okay, let's see if we can draw some fire over there. Not so much. Let's move a little. No, they didn't recover, those French. Unacceptable. Oh, we found a hill. What is that? Machine gun? I presume that's going to be a dug-in position, of course. Yeah, I will do actually a... Thanks for joining, Devon Cup. I will do a long set. Sorry, 1 second. Of the weekend. But that'll be a continuing campaign. It'll take days and days and days and days to go through that. But I think I'll do a live stream hour by hour. That'll be hundreds and hundreds of hours to get through it. But yeah, for sure. I will do that eventually. That is the plan. What's this? Bicycles. Perfect. And here we will... Let's see if we can assault that. Oh, that's good. Move these guys closer. Same with these guys. We caused a lot of casualties against that. Yeah, that's almost toasted. Let's see if we can wipe it out. Oh. Let's double time these, get them moving. Double time our mortars, get them closer, and same with our recoilless rifles. These engineers are still disrupted. That's annoying. Okay, I think that is it. What a mess. What a mess. I'm going to save these opportunity fire. I hope that's not a dug-in position, but based on the position of this, there's probably more in there than I can see. Maybe not, though. That's my guess. Okay, let's end the turn. Yay for missing. Uh-oh. Okay, no effect. That's good. Happy thoughts? Oh yeah, action there. But we're in the villages, so hopefully that'll help soak up some of the shots. I hope I'm causing casualties there, but I don't know. Being attacked in the south. Welcome, bottom of the 6th. Glad you can join us. More reinforcements. Wow, there's a lot of reinforcements in this. Alright, so we are going to bring these guys around. Soak up some fire. Take some casualties. Vive la France, right? And let's try an assault. There we go. That being said, let's cause some more casualties against these these Viet Minh. Ouch. Oh, that's okay. The recoilless rifle, what can he see? He can see that. And we're going to shoot the mortar. Nothing. Let's continue pushing this company towards the objective. No, not yet. My mortar is out of opportunity fire. So is this one, or out of conserving ammo. Heavy machine gun. Oh, that'll be handy. Our engineers. It's nice that these patties are dry. Makes life a lot easier. This is a regular scenario, and it is the first of the series for Dien Bien Phu. But it is pretty straightforward. It is going to the objectives, taking out the Viet Minh, and hoping for the best. Let's bring everyone closer. this? Oh, we have a leader. Well then, let's take the opportunity to capture that leader. Perfect. We don't care about the bicycles, so we'll leave them there. That's a 1 strength point, so let's use our machine gun against that, see if we can take it out. Oh. Let's get a little bit closer with our recordless rifle and try that. Huh. No, not that lucky. Okay, let's go to zoom level 5. And let's continue with our company. Moving up. And closer. Again, I'm trying to double time everything. Oh, they finally got undisrupted. Let's go through here. Try and get them up there where the action is as quickly as possible. I presume that is going to be a pain. What we will do is use our mortar. Hit a couple of shots there for next turn. And let's bring our recoilless rifle. Let's do a shot at that, if I can see it. Oh, nice. What do we have? Our 60mm. Bring that up closer. And let's bring up this. There's a ford here. We might go across and give this company some additional support. Let's do that. Oh, what the heck? Buggers, I didn't see them. They were right there and I didn't see them. Oh, let's get it into better terrain. Right there. Ah, unacceptable. He's out of supply. Let's just move him closer to the action. Our headquarters. Okay, this company here, they've taken some losses already. That's unfortunate. Let's move everyone closer. Okay, so this grouping here, what do you think? Should I go for the hill or should I go for this? Let's go for this. Let's take this out first. Oh, perfect. Oh, even more perfect. Now I don't want to go in there because I plotted artillery already. What should I do? Hey John, good to see you. Let's go around. Okay, we know there's a mortar in there. Let's do a... Now, wait, I can't see it, but I'm going to use direct fire and fire into it. Maybe we'll get lucky. At least suppress it. We'll move these guys next turn. I don't want to get too close to... There's 2 platoons there. Okay, let's take a look. How is everyone looking? Since I'm using the thermometers, I can quickly see that everyone has mostly moved. Everyone has moved. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready to continue? Oh, more reinforcements. Unbelievable. Oh, we have some South Vietnamese. That's nice. way over here, though. That's quite a ways from the landing zone. It's over here. Let's go. For those who are looking for opponents, I would highly recommend going to the Blitz Wargame Club. You can find opponents for all the campaign series games there, plus a whole bunch of other different games. Can someone provide a link in chat, please? Lots of reinforcements coming for the Viet Minh and their full strength platoons. Oh. Thank you, bottom of the 6th. Okay, let's take the high ground. Hopefully. Draw some fire. Okay, that's alright. And let's do some shooting. Do we have... No, we don't. Let's bring our heavy weapons around. Let's continue heading north with this company. Let's continue meandering our headquarters and our engineers. The mortars are conserving ammo, so let's move them. We have another colonel down here. Oh, look at that. Look at all the heavy weapons that are too far away to be useful. That's frustrating. Okay, let's take out this Viet Minh, hopefully. Or make him run away. That's okay. Let's move up our company. Wow, the French, they're just hauling. Look at that. Oh, our brigade headquarters. Let's move them off to the side. This platoon of Viet Minh with 1 strength point is going to be the bane of my existence, let me tell you. We'll use these South Vietnamese to protect this brigade headquarters. Now, is that going to be a wise decision? That's a good question. I'm thinking positive. I think we should. At least we're going to win this one. Are we going to win at the end? I don't know. What do we have here? We have a very disrupted parachutist platoon. Let's get greedy. Oh, that's good. Oh, they have more shots. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's bring our heavy weapons a little bit closer. They're still disrupted. Oh. Okay. I think we should formulate an attack before these guys come. do we have? Mortars, machine guns, some infantry, but more infantry on the way. That mortar's a pain. What do we have back here? Heavy weapons. Let's bring them closer. Let's bring our fearless leader closer. And let's bring our Viet Minh closer as well. Or sorry, our South Vietnamese closer. And our headquarters. Do we have more reinforcements? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Delicately doing this. Let us start with the mortars. Do some suppressive fire. Hopefully cause some casualties. I will continue doing that. We didn't cause any casualties, but maybe a disruption. Let's use our heavy machine gun. Maybe we'll have more luck. Nope. No more luck. Well, the recoilless rifles, that has suffered a casualty already. No. None. Our engineers, let's put them in somewhere. They took some... Oh, the mortars. We have to take those out. Let's hit this. Oh, he's only 2 strength points. Let's assault him. Oh. We did reduce him, though. There we go. Let's take out that mortar. Oh, that's an anti-aircraft machine gun. That can be devastating. So let's do a shot over here. And a shot over... Oh, not there. Oh, there we go. So we took out that mortar. Now let's continue moving closer. Let's... This guy, shoot at this sniper. Perfect. Move a little closer. Alright. What do you think? Should I move this guy closer? Or up here, maybe? Let's go up there, see what we can see. Oh, we see a whole bunch of shots at us. We might be able to, with 2 units up here on these overlooking hills, we should be able to hopefully get a better understanding of what is in here. And if we can assault it straight away, or do we have to wait? We've already burned through 6 turns. Unbelievable. In this new game series, is time relevant? Yes. And by that, do you have to worry about getting things done before nightfall? And if so, how can you tell what time it is in the scenario? You can look under... Where is it? This here will tell you how many turns it is, and the visibility throughout the day. And for example, in the week in Bin Long or week in Mekong, those are 7-day scenarios. So you'll be able to tell where the visibility is and where the night turns are during, if you look in here, this says that it's day. So this particular scenario here is all taken in the day. But you will see that between turns 1 to 40 will be day, and then turns 41 through 60 will be night. So you'll be able to tell where the day and night turns are just by looking at the scenario information. That varies depending on the scenario, of course. And I think we're including 108 scenarios with the 100 release of Vietnam. So there's definitely lots to do. You definitely won't be bored. Not by any means. Where are we? Our leader. Who's he in charge of? We're going to highlight his organization. Oh, he's in charge of everyone down here. That's great. So let's get him closer to an infantry unit. And I think everyone has moved. Yes. And let's press send turn and see how many casualties we take this time. None, that's good. More none, also good. Missing. More missing. Oh, son of a... Took 2. Took 3. Oh, took 2 more. Oh, got pushed off the hill. That's too bad. Due to your casualty rate having reached 5%, I have been deducted 50 event points. Boo! What kind of madness is this? Unacceptable. Alright. So, let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And get more casualties. Yes, of course. Oh, that's good. So we're going to shoot with our disrupted. Push them back. That's not very useful. Put him on the road for next turn. Put him on the road for next turn. And we'll get a little closer. What do we have here? Leader. Infantry. Bazooka. Let's shoot at that infantry again. Okay, so we burned through most of our opportunity fire, but it is what it is. Over here. Oh, that hurts. But we can take some shots. And let's use our mortars for next turn. Let's bring our recoilless rifle around. Move him up on this hill. needs to be a redo button. Yes. Yes, there does. Yes, there does. Yay. Okay, now we have a lot of targets to shoot at. Let's use our mortar and soak up some hits there. A couple of shots. This is too far away to be useful. I don't know why I'm even doing that. This mortar will move a little closer. Those guys. Oh, I see. They did move around. So let's do what we did before. Let's just start hitting these and cause something, maybe. The machine guns. Now, why are these guys so strong? What is so special about them? Interesting. Oh, did you see that? The attack strength of 3? That was terrible. Oh no. These mortars are close enough to be useful, so let's plot some there. Let's try and get our... Oh no, they're still disrupted. Let's bring our heavier recoilless rifle closer to the action. Our engineers are still disrupted. Let's put them in this village to hopefully improve their morale. We got hit from the rear. I don't know if we caused any casualties, but let's do an assault and push them out of there, or try to. No. Let's do it again. No. Let's keep pushing this guy a little closer and start taking out some of this stuff. Whatever that is. And sniper. Excellent. Let's move these mortars a little closer. Hopefully our mortars will cause some casualties there. We're going to save the opportunity fire from these guys for these Viet Minh will move closer. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's figure out what to do down here. Let's just assault this. We don't need to see that anymore. There we go. We still see this guy. Oh, good. Moved him out of the way. Let's get a little closer. That's better terrain to be shot at. He's got 4 strength points, so we can probably take him out pretty quick next turn, hopefully. We're going to move the rest of this company up. Let's move these closer. And get our South Vietnamese closer. Double timing them. So we'll use the South Vietnamese to block this road. I still see that there's more guys coming from the south. Alright. Here we go. Looks like everyone is done. Yeah, we're saving those action points. We're saving these as well. Hopefully our mortar will do something useful in both of the locations, so we can start taking some objectives, because we're almost halfway through already. Lots of misses, that's good. Here's where we have to worry about. No effect. That's good, no effect. Foobar. Oh, that's good. Run into my opportunity fire. Only if it's effective. Made them retreat. Get too comfortable out taking the airfield. We must kill or capture as many Viet Minh and weapons as possible. Cut off escape paths and put the fear of God in them. Alright. I have to take this stuff first. No casualties. Oh. Finally. That mortar was useful. Ah, good. We got some casualties there. 1. Oh, and 3. We wiped out 3. Nice. Okay, as per usual, let's we're gonna focus on this objective here now. That's machine gun. Probably too far away. Mortar maybe. Okay, we don't care about that. We do care about this, though. Okay. That's good. That's also good. We're going to save these because these guys will probably be coming down here next turn. Probably over to here. We'll continue shooting at these. Our engineers finally undisrupted. Yay! Are these? One is. So let's double time him down here as quickly as possible. And then this one is not. How are things looking? Things are looking okay. Are our mortars capable of doing anything? to the recoilless rifles. That's good. And our mortars are out, so let's bring them closer. We'll shoot at this guy. Huh. Is all the weather programmed in all the scenarios, or is it variable? They do come all programmed. You can, with the Lewis scripting, you can make it variable and making it unpredictable as much as you want. I have chosen to, in my scenarios, everything is set, so there will be unpredictability, but it is fairly standard. Like, day will be day, night will be night. That won't change. The weather, you can use variable visibility if you want to. I would play the scenarios without at first, and then if you want to add some, some randomness, then choose to do so. If that makes sense. We're going to bring our heavy weapons closer. We're going to shoot these mortars. And we're going to see if we can shoot at anything up here. As we can see, there's a hornet's nest in there that we have to deal with. These guys are all these two are still disrupted. Alright, let's bring our mortars up. No fire was drawn. Let's get in close and personal, see what we're going to do here. Hopefully not take losses. And we'll get closer as well. And let's do some firing. Perfect. Shooting at the infantry. Hopefully we can maintain those positions. Let's see. We need some more support. Let's hopefully bring our engineers closer. Or not. That is there. Let's take that out. Did we do anything? Reduced it by 2. Let's see if we can assault it now. Reduced it by 1. Alright, this should do it then. There we go. Let's bring these guys up really quickly. Okay, these guys walked right into... Let's move our mortars. Use our heavy weapons. Hopefully cause some casualties. And let's assault. Not so lucky. We'll move our leader out of the way. Bring up the South Vietnamese troops. I think We'll leave our brigade headquarters there for now. Our mortar is conserving ammo, so let's move it. Okay. It's messy. This is your fault, Crossroads. Your fault. Fire truck. Take on the infantry again. That's too bad. Taking a lot of losses there. Ooh. Nope. They didn't like that. That's too bad. Can't move those guys because they're disrupted. We'll leave our headquarters there to hopefully regain supply. Alright. Do I have any artillery? No, of course not. That'd be too easy. Here we go, halfway through. At least I moved out of there, so that reduced some casualties. That's good. There. That's good. He's distracted with that. No effect. That's important. Oh, reduced and retreated. That damn machine gun. Lost it on the recoilless rifle. I'm expecting casualties there. That's unfortunate. Wrong way. Looks like they're going to counterattack. That could work to my advantage. That. Yeah, I know. What? Like this is supposed to be a walk in the park or something. Why am I being... Hey, this is the French. We can take casualties. It's all good. So they are disrupted. So let's get in there. Okay, first things first. Ouch. That's not very nice. The duel of heavy weapons. Oh, they disrupted my engineer. How mean is that? So let's assault this. We should be able to assault this now. Amen to that. Yay for small miracles. Let's start shooting at these reinforcements here. Cause some casualties. Let me reduce that by quite a bit. See if we can assault it. Perfect. Now let's take a shot at that machine gun. Not sure if we got it. Let's continue cleaning up these Viet Minh. We reduced that by 2. Maybe we can get lucky and assault it. No. But we will shoot at this machine gun again. Excellent. We got it out of its little village. Let's bring in our machine gun. And what do we have here? Our mortars are still not useful, so we'll get them closer. And our recoilless rifle. Let's see if we can shoot at something over here. And this. Okay. Let's bring in these additional troops. They're still disrupted. Okay. Let's start dealing with this. Use the recoilless rifle. Use the infantry. Use the mortars. Hopefully we caused a disruption or something, and we're gonna try and get in there. Nope. Let's continue direct firing. Nope. Let's try another assault. Looks like we caused some sort of casualty, so that's good. We'll bring up some additional infantry. So next time we assault, we should be okay. When you play this Clink, you can do however you want. I'm just having fun getting my guys killed. I am making progress, though. I took the airfield. That's a start. Yay! Let's get our engineers closer. That'll be helpful. And our mortars closer. And so they're surrounded now. Can I see? Can I see? So that's one thing that, you see how I can target my own guy? Don't do that. But it's possible. Friendly fire is possible. Let's use our South Vietnamese. That's good. And we'll bring our leader. And let's see if we can assault this guy. Perfect. There we go. Let's bring up all this stuff. We are going to move the South Vietnamese, keep them by the brigade headquarters, block the road, and push everything up. These are still... Oh, let's draw some fire. Or not. Let's do some shooting. Whose hearts and minds, though? That's the question. These poor French. That's a tough battle here. These guys are going to take a while to recover. That's unfortunate. But we have some support, so that's good. Ah, perfect. Still can't get closer. Bugger. Do I have any artillery? Ooh, what's that? Is he even close enough to do anything? Let's see. Yeah, well, he's disrupted, but we'll try anyways. And we can bring up this infantry for some more support. So next turn we should be able to take this and clean up some of this. That's the plan. Clean up the airfield, take this next turn. Maybe even that too. He's still disrupted. He'll probably take 2 turns at least to recover. That's frustrating. Okay. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. No effect. That's good. Also no effect. Missing completely. That's good. Oh. More losses. This one's holding out, even though he's half strength. That's good. We can use these Vietnamese to help take that platoon out. Hopefully he doesn't assault anything. Oh, he's just running for the airfield. That's good. Makes my life easier. Just box everyone up. No effect. No effect. 1 second. Sorry, 1 moment. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, he's out of ammo. That's okay. Let's use everyone and assault. That's encouraging. We destroyed something. Let's do it again. Ah, finally. Finally. Oh, that's fine. That drew some... We're gonna move these guys around. The engineers will bring closer. Let's pull back one turn. Get some heavy weapons up. Our mortar is available, so let's plot some stuff there. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in the south. No, so let's just double time these guys. Get up here to the action. Double time these guys. Get up there to the action. Same with these mortars. And same with these heavy weapons. These guys will dig in. These guys will also dig in. Now, up here. Let's go in here. Soak up some fire. Shoot. Perfect. And shoot again. Let's use our heavy weapons. Oh no, let's save these mortars for this. Oh wait. Let's click on that. Let's click on that. And then next turn they'll come. All my 81 millimeters are going to be hitting that position. Hopefully that's useful. Okay. These recoilless rifles. Now let's utilize these guys. Disrupted. Ah, fire truck. Let's do some assaulting. Excellent. Let's do some more assaulting. No, don't have enough. But we can fire, so let's fire. Did we cause any casualties? Don't know. Recoilless rifle. Let's hit that again. We caused some more casualties, so let's assault it. Oh, he's disrupted. I can't. That's unfortunate. But he can still fire. Okay. That isolates that, so we should be able to assault that. Which we did. And let's see if we can assault this. No. Oh, we took too many casualties. Ouch. Okay, let's move our heavy weapons closer to this objective. Maybe it'll be the South Vietnamese troops that'll come in and save the day by taking that objective. Except this platoon. Can't even move. That's too bad. Perfect. What are we doing? Let's save the opportunity fire. That headquarters will leave there. Okay, that's it. Let's continue. Oh, that's good. If they want to come out and play, I'm okay with that. It's a good thing I saved all that opportunity fire. Only 1 out of 8 recovered. That's unfortunate. Hopefully the mortars do their job here. Okay, he's disrupted. He can shoot. So let's shoot at this. I don't even know what that is. Just a sniper. Okay, let's send our South Vietnamese with Bruno. Let's get down and get personal. Oh, it's a machine gun. Oh, I don't have enough to assault. Do I with 1? Oh, I do. Nope. Let's try the other one. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's take our revenge on this platoon. Perfect. Let's use our engineers to take this out. And this platoon. Perfect. That's good. And let's do this. See if we can take that out. Excellent. Now let's rush these guys down. They're still disrupted. They're disrupted, but they can... Oh no, they can't even dig in. All right. What are we doing? He's still out of ammo. That's frustrating. Let's move closer. Draw some fire. Draw some more fire. If I can. Nope. Mortars. Out of ammo. So let's... That looks like... Let's try and get in there. It's a bazooka. Oh. Okay, let's fire. And let's try an assault. Oh, that's good. Now Now, is that a heavy stream, or is that something I can cross? That's a medium river. That means I can't cross it. So I need to deal with this before I do that. Let's go up here. Let's shoot at this. He's still disrupted. Oh, good. We pushed him out. Let's shoot at that sapper. Can I do it? Oh, no, I can't. We did reduce it, though, so let's see if we can assault. Oh, perfect. We did get a disruption during that assault, though, but that's okay. We succeeded. I'm gonna try. Can I get across? No, I can't. Is that bridge out? Whoa, the buggers! They destroyed the bridge. That's sneaky. Look at that. I'm gonna... Jeez. That is sneaky. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, totally. Totally destroyed it. So I just turned off the units. Just so I could see. It's a good thing I'm attacking from the south then at the same time. Okay, we'll use these guys to mop up then. And we will bring these guys... Oh no, I have an engineer. No, it'll take too long to build. Let's move them out of the way. Let's get these guys up the road. These guys will also continue, and we'll just leave these South Vietnamese down there. Was there 3? Did I lose one? I don't remember. Did I lose one? Or was there just 2? Huh. I don't know. The mortars we'll just leave there. And we should be good to go. I'll leave the label on. Oh, that mortar. Where is that mortar? Okay. So, since we can't assault across the river now, let's take this stuff. Oh, what's that? Another headquarters. Let's shoot at it. Shoot at it again. Excellent. Surround. Can't shoot, but I can shoot at it. Get it out of... Excellent. Thanks. Now he's surrounded. We should be able to assault this. Common assault. Perfect. And let's shoot across the river. Take out these heavy weapons. bring our engineer closer. Oh, he shot. So let's assault this. Oh, very good. Thank you. And let's see. Let's use our South Vietnamese to capture that, hopefully. Excellent. Now let's mop up that. Do I have more? Yes. Oh, made them retreat. Let's do it again. What do we have? Some more heavy weapons. Not causing any casualties, though. The mortars, they're out of ammo. Move them closer. Heavy weapons. We should be able to assault them. Let's try it again. Oh. Let's try it one more time. Oh, that's too bad. Let's double time. Get ready to... Now they're completely surrounded. We will double time these as well. Let's shoot with our Vietnamese. Hopefully we did some... Oh yeah. Now we can assault that and that'll be done. Perfect. Alright, let's take our platoon and go for a stroll. Still disrupted. I think we're gonna watch the replay in 2 or 3D because I know there's a mortar around here somewhere. Let's go hunt it down. Okay. They're still disrupted. They're not. They can't do much of anything. Oh, there's a mortar. I totally forgot about that. Can we see it? Can we shoot it? Oh, I made it retreat, so that's good. Is he undisrupted? Yay! Let's send him towards there. Alright. And turn. And last shots. Oh, that mortar went back up to that hill. Maybe I can hit it again. Let's get closer. think I destroyed it. And then I think that's the last of them. There we go. I think that's it. Let's go for a stroll anyways. It's double time. Just gonna consolidate some of this stuff. I think that's it. That's funny, Clink. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, end turn. Oh, that frickin' mortar, where is it? Of course I missed it. Shoot. Where is the mortar? Mortars. That sounded like there's more than one. I don't know, can I? Probably. Let's see. I'm gonna build a bridge. A light hexside bridge so I can walk across. Look at that. Next turn I'll be able to walk across that. Handy. That being the case, let's move our troops over there. Or across even. Nice! They're disrupted. Mortars. Okay, we're gonna go in this mode and see if we can track down those mortars. Oh, they didn't fire, of course. Aha! That came from over here. Oh, what's that? Whatever it was, I eliminated. Ah, those bloody things. Can we see? Can we see? Yes. So let's use our mortars. Oh, they're too far. By too many hexes. So we're going to have to assault them. There's no way that we're going to get there in time. Yeah. there any other mortars? I don't know. He's still disrupted. Okay, so let's keep an eye out. Nope. That's good. They're not firing. Now, can we get in there? Oh. And it's the last turn. I don't have enough time. Ha! Of course. That's too bad. Oh, what's that? Oh, we'll take that out. Oh, I don't think I got it. No. That's too bad. Alright, that's the end of that. I was close. I was close. Time limit reached. Oh, I got a major victory though. That's good. Alright. I did lose quite a few event points for the casualties, but I was still successful, so that's okay. Do I want to save? Yeah. Cool. Did a good job. Did a good job. All right, that was a couple hours of play. Do you want to do another? Up to you. If not, we'll cut her short. I don't know any scenario that... Oh no, actually I do know one. Let's play this. The Battle of Mao Khe. Thanks for dropping in, Crossroads. I will play as side B. All the usual. The Battle of Mao Khe. So this is best played as side A, but I will play side B just for your amusement. After unsuccessful attack at Dien Bien Phu has decided to attack towards the hills of Dong Tru. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. If we control these areas where the coal mines are, we'll be only 20 kilometers from Haiphong, making the whole French position untenable. Our first objective is Mao Khe. Friendly forces. You have elements of the Division 308 and 312, supported by a handful of 75mm artillery pieces. Enemy forces, it seems there's only a second-rate infantry battalion defending Mao Khe. Now's our chance to attack. Attack and secure the mine north of Mao Khe. And attack and secure Mao Khe, throwing the French back into the river. We shall proceed and attack by securing the flank, hitting the mine in the north. Once the mine is engaged, we will attack Mao Khe proper. We don't care about that. And supplies. They are high at the beginning, but expect them to taper off as the operation proceeds. Additional supply is not scheduled, and the artillery supply will reduce more quickly. So that's one thing to keep in mind with most, well, at least all of my scenarios. Each of the after you fire with direct fire or indirect fire, your ammo levels will start reducing by 1, maybe 2, depending on the scenario. In some cases, it'll be a lot more. For example, the long tan scenario was reducing by 5 every turn, and that was to replicate the low ammo shortage that was happening. All right. So, our mine is our target, and Mao Khe, and there's a church. So what we'll do is we will start working on that. Oh, ran into resistance already. Can we shoot? Yes. Let's spread these guys out. These are all fixed. These are all fixed. Alright, so our primary task right now is going to be attacking this mine. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to save this as... Okay, oops. Except I'll spell it right. And end the turn. Uh-oh. Of course, the French have a lot of artillery support. Oh man. I got shot at already. Firing a flare failed. That's them, the French. Let's get a little closer. Oh, retreated. Oh, retreated again. Alright, let's see if we have our artillery. We're going to hit that. And let's bring in these guys that are released. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. Yeah, this is a night fight. We are in... Oh, I lost a machine gun already. We are in North Vietnam, near the Black River, I believe. Yep, the Black River. We're playing as the Viet Minh, and we're going to attack the French positions here. Starting with the mine. Let's assault this. Looks like it's an isolated position. Let's try again. And some more support. Let's move these here. And let's get these infantry closer. Okay. Let's play. Oh. Artillery. French artillery. Thanks, bottom of the 6th. Notice all the gun flashes. That means these units have been firing during this turn. Oh, he's pulling out. Another battalion is released. That's handy. Okay, now that they've abandoned that trench, let's take it and move our units closer to assault that mine. We've taken some losses already, which is too bad. Oh, I ran into a minefield and I got reduced. Slide aware. Just be, yeah. The French know that the minefield is there, but we don't know until we run into it. Okay, we're almost at a position where that is good, I think. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. We're not close enough to see, so we won't hit that with artillery yet. That's end turn. The French gain some points. Oh. Sounds like the French are moving. Oh, they're sending reinforcements. Quite a few reinforcements. Oh, and we have reinforcements. Nice. Excellent. So we'll take those right down Route 18 towards Mao Khe. That's the plan. But first we need to take this mine. Let's assault. Oh, I can't. It's assault. And assault. And assault. Oh. So, it looks like we caused some casualties, which is good. And we took some casualties, which is not good. Let's move here. And I can't get around. Mortars, let's hit that with our mortars. I don't think we're going to hit anything. Okay. Let's do some shots against these reinforcements. The machine gun. We'll bring this guy around. Ah, we got disrupted. Okay. Let's end the turn. Oh wait, let's not. Let's call in some artillery. And now end the turn. It's good they're firing way over there. And firing on themselves, even better. Uh-oh. Lots of French artillery. Oh, they're causing us casualties already. Oh, they're assaulting me. The buggers! And they reduced me. That's unacceptable. Reinforcements have arrived. That's good. Well, it drifted, but it drifted in the right location. Now, based on that industrial building type, I don't know if we're going to get any hits on anything that's in there, but we have to try. Plus, it's nighttime, we can't see anything. Oh, landing on our own troops. Yeah, so we hit our own troops, so we suffer some penalties for that. That's too bad. So there's a couple of platoons in there with a machine gun and a leader. Let's try and assault that. One of our troops got disrupted. Oops. And we will bring these guys. We're going to try and clean up that little position there. Ah, perfect. We got hit hard with that. That sucked. Okay. Now we've... Oops. And we've isolated the mine. Hopefully that'll make life a little bit easier. Now let's go grab our reinforcements and get them running down the road. More reinforcements. Let's double time these and get them closer. Alright, let's continue. Ouch. More French artillery. Fingers crossed. Oh, retreated. I'm okay with that. No effect. That's alright. Reduced. Oh, they hit themselves. Oh, mind you, there's only one mortar there, so that's good. Putting up a German defense. We should be able, since they're isolated. Oh, they're going around again. What the hell? Oh, they hit a minefield. Haha. And we shot at them. Oh, they're attacking from... Uh-oh. Didn't even see them. These look like French. Those are French. Yeah. Probably French parachute. Oh, they have reinforcement vehicles. Some orders were released. Okay, let's start shooting at these French. Oh, they have an armored car. Let's shoot at the French that were in there as well, and in here. We've taken a toll on them, so let's assault them. Perfect. Let's move some new infantry to here. They're still surrounded. Let's try and assault that position again. Still can't get in there. Try again with a couple of assaults. Let's move these guys down. Take a shot at these. And take a shot at these. Oh. Nope, not enough action points. Oh, there we go. Now they're back surrounded. There's heavy weapons in there. Can I see? Let's just shoot in there. Hopefully cause them something. Alright. Let's see. Did we have reinforcements? No, but we did have stuff that was released. What was released? These these things. Alright. Oh, it's morning time. That's not good for us. That makes their artillery much more effective. Oh, look at that. Look how effective it is. So we need to draw that artillery. Otherwise we'll never take that mine. So we're going to attack Mao Khe. Boom. Daytime. That's unfortunate. At least it's missing. Generally. Orders. Ah, lots of losses. Darn French. Oh, there's more French there. Looks like we're going to need that release too, because this is harder than I thought it was going to be. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let us start go into Mao Khe. Maybe. No losses so far, that's good. Let's get into the core of the... Oh, that's an assault. We don't know. Let's do it. No. That's okay. Let's come. Oh, wow. There's French everywhere. Right in front of me. I didn't even see him. Let's see if we can assault them. Nope. That worked to our benefit. We wanted to come around the south here so we can move more of our troops in. Okay, let's try and assault this again. Multiple directions. Let's see what happens. We suffered losses and disruptions. That's good. Well, let's try it again. Oh, we killed something. That's good. And we didn't suffer any losses that time. Shots. Let's try with that. And let's try an assault on these guys. Alright. That's encouraging. guys out. Let's go up on the hill. Ouch. Our machine gun. Pull these guys over here. See if we can do another assault. Ah, we got disrupted. Those French, they're tough. These French are tough. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, actually, we have our artillery. Let's start plotting our artillery. Let's try and get into the town. That should be interesting. I don't know. We'll keep assaulting that mine until it gives. I think it's because there's that leader in there, and that leader is giving them a really high morale benefit, which is causing them to hold out longer. But we will fix that by killing him. If we don't get killed ourselves in this assault. That French artillery is decimating us. We're losing about a platoon's worth of strength every turn. Just from the artillery. Retreated, that's good. Oof. Good. We're not taking too many more losses down here. Oh, they're still attacking. Oh. Got pushed back. Hopefully our artillery will be effective and hit some of those troops that are in there. More, I suspect there's reinforcements coming up here. That's good. Maybe we can get into that position if they keep retreating. Okay, let's looks like there's just a mortar that, oh, he's disrupted. They're not though. So let's try and get in there. Oh, we destroyed something, but there's a machine gun in there still. Let's get closer. So at least we get some defensive benefits by being in that village. And being in that village will help us recover our morale. Let's bring some more infantry down. Keep pressure on the town itself. Let's shoot at these guys. I don't know how they're doing, but we're going to... No, we're not. Let's shoot them. Shooting them. shooting them some more. Shoot these guys. Oh, let's surround them. Let's try and assault with them now. Perfect. That took out 2 platoons of French. Now let's... Can I cross? I can cross here. Oh! After I walk into a minefield. He's disrupted. More infantry coming in. Lots more infantry coming in. Alright. See if we can take this mine finally. Actually, no. Let's go down here. Oh, what's that? More French. Okay, let's go back to the mine. Okay, surrounded. We have troops. Let's start hitting it. Oh, took too many losses. We need the extra infantry up here to take that out. This bazooka team. Let's try and hit that. Huh. That is difficult. Very difficult. There's an armored car there. Let's see if we can take that out. Oh. Okay, let's call artillery again. I'd like to get into one of these positions, just to get in and distract them. Let's move these guys. So I selected all those before, and I pressed the fatigue button, and you'll notice that not every time when you double time will you get a fatigue. That'll depend on the nation, the quality of the unit, etc. It'll still do the double time, but you won't get fatigue penalty for it. And the same for recovery. It might be quicker than other nations, depending on the nation that you're playing. That's all attributed in the AAI, which you can modify as you wish per scenario. Machine guns. Let's just shoot. Now we'll leave that fire. Okay. Here we go. The French continue to get points for holding on to things. We're halfway through this scenario already. Trying to make some better progress, but the French are holding on. Oh. You would think with all these Viet Minh, this would be easy. An easy task to just hop in and do my stuff, but nope. They're dug in. They're dug in well. And they have good troops now. I really need to take that mine. Red Berets. So these are going to be high morale French troops, paratroopers. Which means things are going to get more difficult. As if they weren't already. But if they're pulling out to go attack north, oh, they overran my bazooka team. Just like that. Those are local irregulars. That's why they're not very effective. Okay, 4 have recovered from disruption. I don't know what's there now. Or there, maybe they all pulled out. Alright, let's get in. Let's see. Nope, they didn't. That's too bad. Let's try and get in here. Oh. Let's try again. Nope. So let's continue going around the flank. We have a full strength platoon. Let's try and get in there with that. The machine gun will bring down here. This bazooka team will bring down here. Let's continue to draw fire with these guys. And let's shoot at these paratroopers. Excellent. Let's continue to shoot at them. And before I do anything else, let's see if we can get into this blasted mine. Disrupted. Okay, let's try with that. Maybe we caused a casualty. Let's try with this group. They're all undisrupted. And one more try with the remnants of what's left surrounding. Oh! I killed the leader. And I took it. Woohoo! Finally. Now we can focus on the town. Wow, that was a tough fight. That was a tough fight. Now let's focus on these French. The French paratroopers, because those will be our problem. Trying, Clink. I really am. It'll all depend on the French artillery and how badly it hits me. That's the worst part. Alright, so we're pushing them. I'm gonna keep shooting at these full platoons. Now we're gonna do what they would do. Oh, we're down to 1 battery. Let's hit them out in the open while we can. Okay. Bring in our troops. Need some fresh infantry. You have to learn. Okay, let's go. See what happens. Oh, firing over there, it's good. That would have been hitting all my troops around the mine. Like that. No effect. I'm happy with that. Oh no. See? 3. 4 or 5. Yeah, a platoon every turn. Pretty much. Which would be even harder if I was playing against the human. As the French, if they were defending. But still, the AI is giving me a run for my money, that's for sure. Ah, I lost a machine gun. Another disruption. They're pulling back. And oh, I see. Huh. So much for getting into that position with all those paratroopers in there. So let's go forward. Let's go towards the church. Let's attack that local irregulars. Nope. So that's a bridge. I can go around, but that's a minefield. Can we get in here? Let's try and get in there. Nope. Let's try again. Oh no, never mind. They're all disrupted. So let's just bring them around. Let's bring them around so we can bring in some fresh troops. Fresh. Not fresh, but will be. These are all fresh. Actually, I can see that now, so I can go into it. Yeah. These are mortars. Let's start hitting that. These are mortars. Let's try and get really well. We want to get in that position. We really do. Let's see what happens over here. Bring in our artillery. Do we have? Oh, we have some. Let's see. These guys are okay. Let's bring them closer. that's it for this turn. He can miss, that's good. Uh-oh. Ouch. +2. 3. Huh. What the heck is that? Jeez. Oh, we pushed him out. Maybe we can get in now. Oh, if they pull out, maybe... Oh, I don't even know. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, they're retreating. Ah, bugger. Well, we'll try and hit that anyways, because if they retreated... Oh, we lost a strength point down there. Yeah, reduce the vehicles by 2. No effect, no effect. No effect. Let's try and assault this. See if we can get in there. No. No, I can't. So let's shoot at that machine gun. Let's shoot again. And let's try and assault with this whole whack load of stuff. Oh man, oh we reduced the vehicles again by 2. Big freaking doodah. Since we drew some fire, let's continue to draw some fire. And then try and assault and get in there. No. I can't do anything with those. Let's move these platoons down. Let's move these over here. Can I take this? Oh, no. Oh, look at that. He took the church and moved out his headquarters. Excellent. He's disrupted. We'll continue bringing these forces around and replacing these with new infantry. Let's see, lots of French there. Let's shoot at them. Did that do anything? Oh, reduced it by 1. Okay, let's push. Let's push forward. Be aggressive. And shoot at that headquarters. Perfect. We can assault them next time. Artillery. We're not having much luck with that, so let's take the batteries and hit the stuff out in the open. Okay. We're doing good so far. So far, so good. Of course, 1. Yay. Disrupted. Retreated. Oh, that's good. The artillery didn't do as bad. Oh no, look at that. There's French platoons right there. Right at the church. I will take some losses here just because I'm bunched up so much, but at least the artillery didn't come this time. Ouch. Looks like we disabled one of the armored cars. It's on fire. Taking losses. Direct fire losses. No effect. Whoa! Holy crap. That's not good. Holy sugar. Oh. Oh. That was short-lived. But we did hold it for a minute. Yay! Those French. Notice how they surrounded me? That was unacceptable. Oh, it's a good thing I plotted artillery there, even though they're not having much effect. Shoot. That was a lot of French that just came out of nowhere. Must be reinforcements. Now, can I get in there, into the town, before they come over and reinforce everything? So we'll leave the church alone for a minute and just start shooting. Not at me. Okay. Can we... Yeah, let's try an assault with these into this position before they get reinforced. Nope. Can I do it again? Yes. Oh, I reduced something. I try to get in if he doesn't get disrupted one more time. No. Oh, I got reduced. Alright, let's try and get into the town. Oh. Haha! Perfect. That's a start. Now we can focus on this before we try and get in. Oh, you know what? There's not much there. Let's try. Let's try. Yep. No, I don't. Yeah, next turn. So let's pull these up here. That's a lot of wrench. Shoot. We need to try and cut this off. We're taking losses. We caused one loss for them though, so that's okay. They're disrupted. Let's pull these guys and consolidate for an assault here next turn, or here. Either one. We'll probably try and hit them both. Everyone's out of shots. Let's continue moving around. The mortars will hit here. And the artillery we will hit again out in the open for when they push. These mortars we will hit here. I didn't expect that big of a counterattack. That's not good. Although I should have. I designed the thing. But it's been 3 years since I've seen this scenario. I have forgotten about it. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, more than a platoon this time. Oof. Almost 2 platoons worth of infantry I lost just during the artillery phase. Oh, nice. Note my sarcasm. Oh, man. Engineers taking losses, but that's expected. That's the hex is overstacked. More targets, easier to shoot at. Wouldn't it be nice if the Viet Minh had some airstrikes? But alas, not that lucky. are they doing? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Get shot at. That's a good thing. Oh, they're reinforcing the town. Shoot. And the flank. Oof. That's almost a battalion worth of paratroopers. That's not cool. Well, at least my artillery's plotted in the right spot. Oh, they brought up machine guns. Oh. Okay. Things are getting desperate for us. We need to get in there. Okay, hopefully this is effective. No. Maybe that's overstacked. Ah, we did. Yeah, reduced by 2. I'm okay with that. And we hit that. I don't know if there's any damage done. We reduced something. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Ah, he's reduced. Let's try and get in there first. Not so lucky. Try again. And again. We did reduce something I saw, but I don't know what. And let's shoot at this reduced rifle platoon. Okay. These guys are all happy. Where do we go? Let's try here. Oh, look at that. That's a good thing. So then let's try and go here. Let's be greedy. Ah, not that lucky. Can we do it again? Do we have enough action points? Let's try. Let's try. Oh, nope. Should have cut our losses. Let's take a hit on that. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. Now we're gonna have to get close and personal with the French. We caused the casualty. That's good. Let's do it again. Oh, double damage. Okay, let's get closer. Oh, no. Oh, I only got disrupted. That's good. So let's take these guys out. Let's try and assault this one guy. Maybe. No. Not so lucky. We'll save the opportunity fire. The mortars didn't do anything. These guys got decimated. So hopefully, because we took a couple of the positions, the artillery will land outside of anywhere interesting. Oh, what is that? What is shooting at us? Oh, there's a destroyer there. That's the problem. Uh-huh. Okay. Now we have all those French in the open. Let's use our artillery on them. And the mortars, we'll just try and randomly hit something there. See what happens. Yeah, as expected. Only lost 2 though. That's good. Ouch. 2 more. More. Now, this is interesting. What will the French do? Oh, buggers. Reinforce. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ouch. Double ouch. Oh, they landed all in my, Oh, that's too bad. Now let's see what happens. See if we can cause some damage. Maybe. Yeah, we reduced them by 1. Another. Missed, but hit the right spot, so that's good. Alright, let's assault. Darn. Let's assault. Take some of that. And let's do the same here. Let's do the same here. Oh. Let's try again. Let's do that. Alright, let's try with these. Oh no, let's just shoot. Not enough strength there to do it. Oh. That's too bad. No, that's reinforced. Oh, let's fill that up. I think we're on the right path. We're almost done. We've taken a lot of losses, though. That is not good. Can I assault that? No. Next turn. And let's bring these guys around. Let's what's in there. Local irregulars. We can get close. And we'll take those out. The mortars aren't useful right now. These machine guns aren't useful right now. These will be useful for trying to get into the town, though. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm okay with retreating. I'm not okay with losing a guy. More retreating. They're missing those. Missing the key hexes, which is good. That's a bunker, so that'll be hard to cause any casualties. I'm okay with that. Hot Fire's taking out their vehicles. Looks like the French are trying to surround that position. They're retreating. Reinforcing the church. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a shot. Nope. Can we get in here? Alright. We destroyed the headquarters. Took some losses doing it, but that'll help our cause. Let's do another shot. Don't think we took anything there, but we'll try and assault it anyways. We took a loss. That's not cool. So they pulled out of there. That'll make our life a lot easier to get back into it. We destroyed the Dien Bien armored car and gained 15 points. And we took the location. Perfect. Mao Khe is ours. Now we just have to worry about these French in the back. What about these guys? They're hurting. So let's destroy them. Oh, they got back into a trench, but that's expected. Okay, let's surround them. Take these guys out. Nope. We did reduce it by one though, so that's good. These guys will just leave there for now. Alright. Blasted our team. At least there's only one. Oh, good. Excellent. Oh, well, they're gonna leave that as a Christmas present. Let's take it. Excellent. We destroyed another headquarters. Okay, let's do some shooting. Let's do an assault. Perfect. Can we continue? Yes. Excellent. And let's continue. Nope, didn't get that lucky. So next turn we'll focus on the church. And with these guys, let's try and wipe out... Oh, that was easy. And let's bring these guys down, spread them out. Okay, we're almost there now. See if we can hit that boat, hit the destroyer. Reduced it by 2. Alright. Okay, so first things first, let's try and get in the church. Just like that. Magic. Alright, let's focus on this platoon. Gone. And then this platoon. Not so gone. These. Not so gone. And we gotta just shoot at them. Alright, let's bring these guys down. Not enough, but we can totally surround them. Yeah, I think we're in a good position now. That's it. That's all she wrote. And end the turn. Let's just clean this up. Oops. There we go. And let's get ready to do the same for this. Take that out. And get ready to take these out next turn. Worried about losing that now, but just in case, ignore that. And I think that's it. Last turn by the French. Last turn by us. And got rid of that. Got rid of that. And that's pretty much it. That should have eliminated all the French. Side A, major defeat, logically so, because we completely slaughtered them. As I mentioned before when I first started this, this is designed as a side A playing scenario, so not really fair for me to claim a victory on that, because I killed them. There we go. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining. Muchly appreciated. The next session will be on Wednesday for an hour-ish. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Feel free to leave a message at the Matrix Forum or on Twitch or on YouTube. I will be posting this up to YouTube later on tonight. Until then, have a great week. Take care. Smile always.